just coming through Brixton, guys. This is Brixton. So we're just making... Right, guys, this is my revisit of Brixton. I've got Mickey here filming me, and I've got London audits. We're just making our way around the back. It's very busy in the front office. Just a couple of police officers walking by here. Brixton always brings the rain, and it seems to be every time I come here, it rains. But like I was saying, I don't mind Brixton. It's got a proper community feel to it. And as you can see, the police officer is a little bit paranoid, so he's waiting till the gate to shut, and then that's it. As you can see here with Brixton, guys, you've got a mixture of cars everywhere, and there's just a lot of plainclothes police officers here, guys, at Brixton. And as you see, they're respecting our rights to film, which is actually a good thing. It's changing massively. I think we've got a car coming out. So you don't really see much in Brixton backyard, but we can see it. We've got the... I'm having a laugh and a joke. So... Look at that gate, eh? Are you a police officer?
I am, how you doing?
I'm okay, how are you?
Alright. Ask him what you were going to say to me earlier.
Bit tired, you've been on shift all day?
Yeah, early 10.
If you looked at you, you wouldn't think you was a police officer for sure.
What was that?
Dude, you just look like a normal member of public.
We're all normal, really.
Do you believe that, though?
Yeah, of course. Well, some people are bad, obviously, like everyone.
I appreciate... Can you identify yourself, please? Can you identify yourself?
Next time.
I don't know about that one. You've let me down. He was actually polite, but he's let me down there. I ain't chasing him, my legs are gone. He was a big lump, wasn't he? A little bit disappointed there, guys, because obviously they should identify. He was actually quite friendly, though. But it's the policy that it really annoys me. And as we see, guys, when I was zooming in there, we did see a police officer. They are idling here, guys. They are idling. We can't see through. But I'll pick this back up, guys. Like I'm here with London. I did say this on the last visit here, but they did take his phone because he was filming MI5, and he was in custody here, and he's just coming to try and get it back. We did come here 2 days ago, and they said it's still ongoing, so he's got to wait another 6 months from this date to get his phone, which will be October this year. So as you can hear, guys, London's a little bit angry because obviously he wants his property back, and obviously they're holding it. So here we go, Nick. So as you heard, a member of public there, guys, said shoot a gun through, because people around here have probably had enough of the police. What do you think? Shoot a gun through there. So yes, obviously, but they seem to be respecting our rights here, guys. There's I think maybe a shift change here at Brixton. So we got what, 1, 2, 3. You can't really see the back. So yeah. You got people here you would never expect to be a police officer, the way they look. It's these new officers they're employing you would never expect. So they're just waiting for the gate, look. So as I said, guys, London is obviously angry. So we're just got the police coming here now.
We've opened the gate, mate, yeah?
Obviously a little bit aggressive there. Come on, let's calm down.
Can you identify yourself?
Officer, come on.
Look,
Officer,
you're
personal
surrounded.
space.
Look,
Personal
coming
space.
in my space. See, look at you.
Personal space. Come on, guys. And communicate with the public. Nice to see professional police officers with the helmets on. Excuse me, officers. Can I ask you a question?
We are responding to a call, mate.
That's fine. Obviously,
We'll be back shortly.
there's
something
brutalising people
at the
going on here. Any comment on it?
moment. We'll be back in a minute.
You're ignoring the problem. Okay. So obviously this officer's an absolute disgrace. Personal space he doesn't know of. I've got his badge and my complaints were going in. Officer, calm down, please. You're dealing with public. You're very angry. Come on.
And no need to get in my personal
Miss,
space.
you're looking like that, yeah? But did you see how close? You're laughing, you're corrupt. It's just sausages, man.
Yeah, knock it.
Fucking proper wall
Good.
sausages. I will say, guys, obviously that there, personal space is a big thing, right? That was that could have went differently. And they have a policy and they're meant to have a high threshold with members of the public, right? They're meant to be professional. He come out the door, didn't say a word, slammed the door, ignorant, didn't identify himself, because London was stood there in a public sidewalk. So, yeah, guys, that's... welcome to Brixton, eh? Brixton Police. We did have a gentleman walking by a minute ago on about his views on the police. So we're kind of at a gridlock. London's obviously very angry about his phone situation. His link to his channel will be in the description, guys, and I'll pick this back up when and if we get more interactions, and we'll go from there.
Car. I gave up my driving in 1992, but before that,
Is you
I was
alright
doing
being
mini
on
cabin.
camera?
Yeah.
And
The guys.
when I was doing mini cabin, I was on the road all the time, and I was being stopped like every couple of weeks.
Really?
So I got to, mind you, I was doing hundreds of miles a week, but I was stopped so often that I took to carry my documents with me, so that I didn't have to fill out to produce it.
That's horrible. So you had this, just you going down the street, they're obviously racially profiling. Do you believe that's real here? Like, the news obviously cover this a lot, right? But we're the real media, independent, yeah? We know the real stuff.
Did you know?
Do you believe the police are racist here in Brixton?
Yeah. Just to let you know, did you know
No, you ain't
an
got-
off-duty police officer in Kingston from Harrow?
I think that's a good question. I think they are.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro, you go.
Police as criminal, raped and kidnapped, but I don't know full details.
Oh, Harrow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're two officers and his crony mate.
Yeah.
They're scum, mate, proper scum. So this young girl got kidnapped. They raped her. One of them's got off the charges already. We went to Harrow the other day to film and tell them. Obviously, they laugh about it. They think it's a joke. So this happens regularly. Wayne Cousins, David Carrick. These are police officers killing people. 4 members of the public have died this year in police
What was-
custody. So
Most interesting. They took the woman.
this is just.
Sarah Edwards or what? Forgot even forgot. You know that one?
What one?
It's about Sarah Edwards, the police.
Yeah, Wayne Cousins did that. That's the man. He got a life sentence, didn't he? But see how long it took for him to go jail. Like, you imagine a normal member of public did that. He'd be already in jail, life sentence, no parole. These people get away with
The
it.
thing is, I think the police, well, the police didn't know it's a policeman.
They
But
did know, man. They
Yeah,
fucking had,
there was a
they
WhatsApp
fucking
group.
had- he was at the McDonald's
Yeah.
they
down in
did,
some place,
they
and
did,
they had the registration of the car.
They
did,
were letting him get away with
They
it.
still
they did a
haven't done
very quick examination because basically,
Have you ever
They-
had problems with the police?
you know, they used the
that. Listen,
CTV
I don't wanna go
cameras.
into details, but
Oh, fair enough. Because
trust me,
And
yeah,
A lot.
I've had horrible things here.
Sorry, bro.
basically,
nothing gets done, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You never been rough, have you?
And then, well, what?
You never had a rough life here, have you?
Listen, man, I've been coming here since the age of 13.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
You got a lot of
I've been through
experience.
hell, man.
Is it
Keep-
your experience at Brixton?
Listen, I'm born here.
Oh,
grown
I
up
see,
here.
yeah.
Oh, you've
So
seen.
I've gone through the riots. I've
Yeah.
gone through everything.
Oh, that's what I
You
want.
name it,
Yeah.
I've gone through it. So you know,
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking
Can I ask
Yeah.
you something, bro? We
Thank you.
film for YouTube, yeah? We're called auditors. We film the police.
I'll be on my way.
God bless you, brother.
Okay.
We film,
Yeah,
right? This
thank
be on
you.
YouTube. We film police brutality, real life stuff. You've got very good experience, yeah? So how long have you lived in Brixton?
I've been living in Brixton since I was born.
So how, 30, 40 years?
60 years.
You're 60.
Yeah, I'm 63.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, you look young, man. So you got a lot of experience here, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe they are racist?
Listen, man. I've been. Listen, I don't want to talk about it, bro.
That's fine, man.
You understand what I'm
You
saying?
do your. It's
I
no.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know the real
You know what I mean?
reality.
You know the score.
Yeah.
I know the score.
We keep
You
it
know
like
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah, we get you.
Trust me. I don't even want to go into detail, man. I live around here.
You've got to stay.
I've gone through it already. It's been very long time. Release, arrest, everything. Yeah, I'm not proud about it. But right now, keeping out of trouble. Been out of trouble for 2 years.
Well done, man.
You know what I mean?
You're marked like me, because I've been jail, right? And obviously 2 long jail sentences, but I've been out 4 years.
Yeah,
You are marked,
yeah,
and we always got like all that to go up against.
Yeah.
Just probably going down the street.
yeah.
But I do truly believe, in my opinion, I'm from the travelling community, yeah?
Right.
So we get targeted as well.
Right.
I do believe Brixton
Yeah.
is one of the worst areas in the UK for racism, though. I do believe the...
Brixton, man, it's all over.
Charon's Cross.
Tottenham, it's all over.
I
Man.
think this is the worst, in my opinion. I think Brixton always comes up more than any others.
Yeah.
And it seems to be, look how they treat the place. Look at your yellow phone. Say if you... A lot of people don't want to talk to the police anyway around here. But there's a yellow phone there that people are meant to use. It's hanging off the wall, mate. Like, they couldn't even use it if they want to. It reminds me of Slough here, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Just a deeper. It's not London, but yeah, it reminds me like how the police are.
Yeah, now you're not even getting a hold of the people joining the police now. Get them down, them know what them are dealing with, man. You understand?
They're too young now. They're bringing a lot of young officers in,
Yeah, but
and
they
no
don't know
life
what they're
experience.
doing, man.
They don't know what they're doing anyway, I think, but
Yeah.
let alone having young kids.
My car stolen the other day. They wrote me the next day and said we're not investigating it. Because they, you know what I mean? They didn't investigate anyway. They wrote me the next day with a letter happening on the 5th. They wrote me the 6th. Said, no further action.
I feel for you, man. What's your name?
Byron.
Danny, yeah, nice to
I
meet
know
you.
what you was on about, right? So that's 3 years ago we had. You know that racist riots we had in 2020?
Yeah.
I remember, are you on about that, Brixton, right?
There's been many. History.
Oh, sorry. Because we had riots 3 years ago. I remember.
He's on about the proper riots.
Yeah.
Man, we're talking about
Groundbreaking riots.
rights, man.
Yeah.
People going to shops and rob shops
Yeah.
and all
Proper.
that shit.
And petrol
This will
bombs.
set fire.
Yeah.
This will
Yeah.
fire the police.
Hooligans, vandalism.
You listen.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think it's good community around here, though. The people I've spoken to, like, it seems
It's
like a
all
good feel.
changed now. It's
Really?
in the market part, it's all changed. It's not diversity.
What's the tourists like around here? Like tourists for Brixton?
More.
More in the market.
Yeah.
You know, it's all multicultural now.
Oh, yeah.
What's your opinion on that? It changing?
Let's bring people together, innit? Bring people together. More ideas coming up. You know what I mean? People keep gatherings and, you know what I mean?
I think it's better that way. Uniting people and not just segregating
So,
cultures.
I've been here.
Today,
Yeah.
this is our 7th police station today.
So what are you going to do with this film? Are you gonna put
Yeah, oh, not your bit. I don't know. It's up to you. Generally, the police bit we put online because we have channels on YouTube.
Not my bit.
Not your bit. No, that's all right. So yeah, it'd be online. Obviously, you don't want your bit on. So any police interaction goes online for our audience.
Do, just don't put my face on it.
Yeah, I'm not, that's
No,
why I'm pointing it down.
I might not use your bit.
I'm not interested.
Please. Yeah.
I was supposed to be back here for free. I still haven't been seen. It's been 20 minutes.
Do you want to go on there?
Supposed to be getting a caution.
Do you mind telling us?
One of my aunties over here. Look, come. This is the right press. Auntie.
Independent media.
How the police haven't helped you when you're trying to.
This is YouTube, yeah?
The police never helps me when
They're trying to kill Auntie's son and they're not helping her, but they rather file for someone that's going through domestics. That's an issue that can get easily
Yeah,
resolved.
of course it
They
can.
will be on your case more. Whereas Auntie's trying to save her son. She's saying, look, I've called 3 times. The police have blocked her number. She's had to get
Wow.
another number, file it out, do the same thing.
Can I ask you a
We need to
question?
stand up.
A strong one.
Go on.
Because we film police called Auditors, yeah?
Yeah.
And we do documentaries. Do you believe Brixton Police and Metropolitan Police are racist?
Yes, I do. It's not just about racism, because here it's either where you're black or you're white. I've seen people get mistreated here just for the norms.
Yeah.
You might have insurance,
Yeah.
but because they can't see it, they'll take you in there. Last time, I took 1 sip and I've let the officer know, so look, I'm coming from a baby shower.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just took 1 drink and I put it down and dropped everyone home. They've took me and my car. I've had to go to the pound, spend £700, whatever. No apologies, because I wasn't even drunk.
So
I'm
they
trying to say-
NFA'd it or whatever.
But,
And
but if you're having domestics and
disgrace.
shit, or you get me, someone's trying to bore up their son or something, they're not going to get involved. They don't care.
But do you think, yeah? Obviously, yeah, the Met are getting worse. They're in special measures, this police, Metropolitan, yeah?
Yeah.
They're probably going to go,
Yeah.
right? What can they do to help be with the public? Instead of being arrogant like they are,
Yeah.
what can a police officer
they
do
could do
to
is-
help the public?
If they're driving about their business, they can mind their own business. If they see someone get assaulted or a female's getting raped, you hop out the car
Yeah.
for them.
Yes, yeah.
Don't hop out
Real
because
crimes.
you see a nice Range over there and a young
Yeah.
black person driving,
Yeah.
and you just say, yeah, I want to take this whip. Fuck them. Like, I'll be honest, I'll use my profanity. Fuck them. I'm still here waiting because then, like, it's just too much, bro. It's too much. Like, you know, I've got better things to be doing. I should be at work right now. I'm just waiting to get a caution and leave.
So you're trying hard in your life. Obviously, from my experience, I think they're coming. But hopefully they can sort it for you, yeah?
Listen, I've had 20 minutes wait. I need my minutes
See,
back.
thank you, bro, for coming on. See what I like that because
You said to take the seat before the first minute. So
what
taking-
what this is
He
proving.
actually said he seen me the other day.
Who? The officer.
Yeah.
What
And
this
he said I walked away.
what this is proving in the UK is that, and that guy spoke very eloquently, and he works, and he's trying to say that the real crimes they're ignoring, but they're targeting boys that have made money. Now they're assuming that money's made from illegal activities, but they're judging, and then that barrier between the police and the public's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So yeah, look, there's the yellow phone guys here at Brixton. I thank that gentleman for speaking, and it's real life stories.
Which is messed up, because what kind of message is that the police saying about that?
That they're
They're
rather
saying, don't get successful, don't be, because we're going to pull you out. So they're like,
So you're
what can I do?
You're in a
don't
hard
want
area.
Yeah.
You make it out.
Make it
But
out.
we're
You
gonna-
do
we're-
successful. Buy yourself a nice car, nice suit.
We're going to
you
be
must
on you.
a dealer, a
And
drug dealer.
if a crime ever goes against you, you ain't using the phone here, mate. Guys, I'll pick this back up in a minute. Can I just ask you a couple of questions? Obviously, you're in proper uniform. You got hats on. You are a constable and a constable. Did you put your body cams on? Brilliant. And obviously, you would let me know, yeah?
Yeah.
Any opinions on the corruption in the Met Police? Have you seen it? No comment. That's fine, but if you did see it, would you
Of course.
complain? And
As I would believe everybody in the station would if they were to see
do you
it.
truly believe that?
I do believe it.
Do you? This year in 2023, we've had 4 deaths in custody here in the UK. I think that's a disgrace. Even if a police officer died or a member of public, I think it's the same, yeah? It's human beings. So like I said, 4 have died in custody. Any views on that?
Four suspects have died.
I don't know if
Custody.
they're, even if they had mental health problems or they've self-harmed, 4 people have died either way in police custody under your guys' care. Any views on that?
I don't know in specific what scenario surrounded their deaths. It could be a whole number of reasons that have led to that.
But let's not.
Without specifics, realistically, I can't give any comment on
as
those deaths.
Well, obviously they've still died, haven't they? There's
They-
still people that have passed
Yeah,
away.
potentially, I don't know those figures, but let's say that you've obviously done your research on that.
Yeah.
Those 4 people that are dead, we don't know the individual circumstances on that. We
Alright,
can't generalise it.
Right, say if, alright, here's a for instance. So a police officer has killed them in custody. Yeah? Views on that.
How so?
So maybe the guy's kicking off. Officers, I don't know, tasered him. He's had heart problems. The officer didn't do his checks on the guy about his heart conditions and he's died. What's your opinion on that?
Depends. That's not for me to say. 'Cause I
Come
won't
on.
investigate.
You're
It's
being
not-
very unbiased.
No, but it's not though, is it? It's not. It's for the individual investigations to go ahead.
It's real crime.
Those
These things do
individuals.
happen. Do you know what I mean? Like we're actually coming here, filming and covering real stories, and
Yeah.
and this is real people that have died. And obviously, I don't know when the last police officer died on duty, but I would say people die in police custody more than police officers die.
Yeah.
And now that's a shocking statistic to have. And it's like America. Police officers have guns. Now, why in the UK are people dying in custody? Why is it rising every year? What is the reason?
Yeah, I guess it depends on what they're dying of, doesn't it?
But isn't it horrible,
Is it
though?
drugs or is it heart attack? What specifically?
Of course,
is it?
any
But it's
death
still a
is
death.
horrible.
Yeah.
But you don't know what that correlates to.
As
Does
long
it
as
correlate to
the
medical conditions? Does it correlate to the increased use of drugs? What does it correlate to?
All right, then let's put that
So
in.
it's
Do you?
As long as the police officers put in adequate safeguarding, so whether they should go to hospital.
Yeah. Do you believe though that there's a rise in the mental health crisis and a drug pandemic? Do you think there's a rise in the last couple of years?
the mental health crisis. Yes,
Do you truly believe that?
I do.
So in custody or just in general on the streets? So say for instance we're in Brixton.
Yeah.
Do you believe there's a major problem around here with mental health problems and there's not enough services to help these boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yeah.
So
we
and
see
you,
that every day.
that's really good.
And I think, to be fair, I think every officer coming out would do that. So
It's down to funding, isn't it? It's down to money, isn't it? At the end of the day.
whatever it's down to is again,
It's the government.
I know I sound like a broken record, but it's not for us to say on that.
But do you not think the government need to invest more in the real services that help people?
No, we're not political.
But you,
I'm afraid. We
but you
can't.
guys are on the street. You live with this stuff like we do, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Your Bobby's on the beat. You're on the streets, yeah. You're seeing the real reality. You admit that there is a major problem, and even the Met. You guys are under a lot of scrutiny. You guys are under special measures, yeah. Like you could be gone. This could be a reality of no Met Police anymore if it carries on.
I don't think so. But again, that's just.
Look at the commissioner. Like he comes out and tries to sort it out, and there's more things going on. He's coming out talking about it, and then like seems to be there's obviously 2 weeks ago in Harrow there was another police officer, or 2 of them, and his crony kidnapped a girl and sexually assaulted her. It's happening pretty much daily. I think this world's gone mental, and you guys like we're meant to feel safe in here. And like you imagine a lady she's been going through domestic violence, and she might be fearful of ringing you guys because. Look at Wayne Cousins, David Carrick. These women might think that you might hurt them more. And then you're all going to get the blame. Do you know what I mean?
Potentially, but again, we've gone through the Wayne Cousins thing.
What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's horrible.
Yeah, I appreciate commenting on that. Do you think, obviously, like he's got a life sentence, hasn't he? Like,
He's got a whole lifetime.
a whole life, no parole. These people need to be gone, don't they? Like, these are like psychopaths, aren't they?
Yeah, Wayne Cousins is in the correct place.
What about David Carrick? Any views on David Carrick?
Yeah, horrendous.
Thank you for your opinions on that, officer. And it's nice to hear an angle with you guys because your Bobby's on the beat. You're a rare thing these days because you're in the cars, aren't you now?
Yeah, we don't have vehicles. We're out here.
Are you two just, so you're constables, yeah? Are you trying to progress through the system? Maybe sergeant, inspector?
Just trying to be good cops at the moment.
And how long in the force?
2 years.
Just 2 years. So you guys been trained by the others, like who've had more experience in the force then?
Yeah, you pick up stuff.
And you learn a lot?
Yeah.
And do you think, and will you have to help the new ones coming through as well now then? Because there's a lot of new officers, isn't there? And are you doing that then? Like
there is a culture of help.
a culture of are you obliged? Do you have to do that, or do you just do your jobs? Like, do you have to help the new ones coming through, or?
I mean, it's not really a policy. I don't think there's anyone that we help out.
Not policy is a question for you then, and I appreciate you guys standing here for 9 minutes. Yeah. There's was it NAPC thing for bloggers and people filmed in public? Have you ever read that? So you just guys know that obviously this is a lawful activity, and you've been very good with your approach. We did, like I said, you were walking away earlier. My friend was standing near the gate, and an officer was on top of him basically. He didn't talk.
That was the bloke with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is.
But he
quite
didn't talk.
intimidating,
But he didn't talk. The officer could have talked. He didn't say a word. He ignored. He just stood in his way, backed him off, and then drove off.
Yeah. I
This
do
is not
understand
China.
it as well with that bloke, because even I came out of the station, I was a bit like.
But you would have talked, wouldn't you?
I would have engaged with him, but you never. I don't know what that officer had going on. He's in the response team. He could have been very busy dealing with something.
That's fair enough, but talk. Like, say, move out of the way, or I'm PC, whatever. Identify yourself, part of your policy, because now he's going to face getting sued, because now he didn't tell us that he had his body cam on, he didn't identify, and he assaulted him. Whatever was. All right, can both of you identify yourself, please? I think you've been very polite. Thank you. And in your opinion, guys, final one, do you think the Met Police will stay, and do you think it will improve? The public believing in you?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for your comments, guys. Have a lovely day.
Take
Can I
care.
ask you before you go?
All right, guys. That was just an interaction with the two officers earlier that kind of walked off, but they did talk then. So, yeah, we're just waiting around here, guys, at Brixton Police Station still for London audits. The officer told him 40 minutes. He's got to wait. About the phone, a big update. So I will bring you back, guys, when we know what's going on with London. And thank you, guys. It's a long video here. We've had a lot of great conversations with members of the public as well. Some of it you might not see, and some you will, because a lot of them didn't really want their faces on, and some did. So I'll pick this back up, guys, when we've got an update on the London audit situation. And thank you very much. Right, guys, just ending here at Brixton. It's a very long video. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to Mickey's channel. Mickey, what's your channel called?
Mikey Marsh.
And London audits, link in descriptions, guys. You will enjoy this. Catch you in the next one.